Judea. Hello. Judea. Hey, I'm Justin. Hey, David. Can you hear me all right? Could I have another book or two? Can you hear me all right? I haven't done a live in like a month or two. It's not a book.
That's pretty good book.
It's a little baby book.
Tilt it down.
Hmm?
Tilt it down a little.
This light is no good.
That's fine.
Can you make it closer? Or aim that way? You can hear me good. All right, cool. How's it going, Reek? PT? Mita. I think Mita's studying in Italy. Wizard Hunter. He's got the octopus icon. How are you? I need to share this though. You guys give a thumbs up? I think it matters, or I don't know. David, you're in Mexico City? Am I remembering that? Hey, Mitch, what's going on? I saw you yesterday somewhere. Yeah, Mexico City. Let me figure out how to share this. So how's everybody's New Year so far? What's going on, Orville? How are you? Yeah, I haven't done live in a month or two. Just been doing almost daily videos, but I don't have one for today, so I thought I'd just go say hi. Yeah, just like last year. Where are you located, Orville? We're not really in lockdown here. My island is. I can't leave or anything, which is annoying because I can't go film the other islands that I want to go to and dive there, but whatever. It's a fun place to be, at least. Texas. Mine was okay while it was morning. I was watching how New Year was being celebrated in the Philippines. How is it being celebrated? Hello, Brad. How are you? Another Texas. fan.
I'm going to turn this off because I can hear this one.
You can hear the fan?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like right in my eyes anyway.
that's good.
What does that mean, Orville? Some of my friends have had first shot. I don't know what you're meaning. Not much different for me. Just the dates have changed. Unfortunately, things in my area are restricted still. Not locked down, but it sure is impacting a lot of people. Washington State. Oh, yeah. Are businesses open? Can you go to like sit down restaurants or anything like that yet? We can. We can here. Everything seems normal here, actually. Nothing's changed except for nobody can come to my island and I can't leave. And that probably doesn't impact most expats who don't leave anyway. But I'd like to go film some other islands. People were out on the streets without their masks, distancing. Oh, in Philippines, yeah, for sure. Yeah, people don't listen here. Oh, uh, oh, I see. Orville. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would. I'll definitely get one if it ever gets here. Especially because I assume the airlines. That's going to be a requirement. And if that's the only way I could travel, me and the wifey to other islands and film for this channel for you guys, then I'll definitely take it. But I have no idea how it's going to get here to the Philippines. It's going to be a while. We were in Mexico for New Year's, but no interest in the parties, which were pretty tame. Too much diving to do. That's way better. What part of Mexico were you in, Brad? My best friend was living in Playa del Carmen. I've been there like a dozen times. Right now is bull shark season. You can go. You could go dive with the bull sharks. Orville eats out every day, but Mitch says no sit down inside, but they have allowed it outside in a tent. Whoa, that's weird. Which seems odd. It's still an enclosed space. I had Thai takeout tonight. I bet all the food delivery places are doing awesome, huh? I know they were here when we were really locked down. It's called Food Panda. We delivered, everybody delivered all the time. Even McDonald's and stuff, they would deliver. Many restaurants are doing good. Yeah, I bet a lot of them adapted one way or another. Maybe they offer delivery, lots of stuff. Going slow here on the vaccinations. Yeah, so if they're going slow in Texas, imagine Philippines. Pretty much nothing works in the Philippines. Pretty much everything is open. Grocery stores are still at 25% capacity. Brad went to Acamal, Tulum, and Playa del Carmen. Did the bull shark dive. Oh, cool. How was that, Brad? I haven't done that in a couple of years. I'm trying to get my friend to go do it right now. That's pretty fun. There's no diving like Southeast Asia, though, for critters. But Mexico is one of the only places you can like for digital nomads or whatever. It's one of the easier places to live right now, lockdown wise. The country of Georgia, a lot of my travel writer friends are living there. It's like an easy long term visa and even a residency. And it's Georgia's nice. The country. I was in Progreso, Mexico about a week ago. Got some dental work done. I've never been to Progreso, but I'm sure it's a lot cheaper than the States. I would definitely not do anything like that in the States. Yeah, delivery. That's a good business. Uh, yeah, Brad does it too. Yeah, you can get even here in Philippines, which is more a developing country than Mexico. There's Western trained doctors and eye doctors and dentists, and you could get anything, and it's way cheaper here or Thailand, Malaysia, wherever. How's it going, Surrey? Am I Patty or SSI? I am Patty. I'm talking to SSI right now. I might do a crossover. If there's any benefits to it, I would like to work with SSI. I used to work with Patty. I was a Patty ambassador for a few years, and we did, they paid for a bunch of my specialty courses and stuff, but I kind of they make you sign all these contracts saying you can't work with anybody. And at the time, I wanted to do tech diving, and Patty has a tech diving courses, but I pitched to him, you guys pay for my tech diving courses, and I'll make a whole series of videos about it on my channel. That would be a cool series, but they didn't want to do it. They didn't have any money, and they didn't want to promote our tech diving. Patty makes 90% of its money from brand new divers, open water, and maybe advanced. There's a really small niche that goes on to advanced tech diving. So they're like, so now I can't do tech diving and I can't work with another company like TDI. So I told them I didn't want to be an ambassador this year. So I'd love to talk to TDI, SSI, somebody else, work with them. That'd be cool. Hey, John Smulo, how are you? How is Cebu City? I catch your videos once in a while. My first one, so pretty amazing. Largest was about 9 foot long and came into about 8 feet away. Observation dive. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. On my first one there in Playa, I had 11 bull sharks about 9 foot long. And they were and a huge stingray. I actually got scared because it's my first time with sharks. I was laying in the sand filming, and they said, don't move or anything, you'll be fine. But then, those remoras that attach to sharks and stingrays and turtles or whatever, it went and attached to my leg. And I was like, oh, shit, what is that? What is that? I was already apprehensive because these huge sharks are, bumping me and, trying to get to the food and chum. And so I was apprehensive because these sharks are all around me. And then the stupid remora latched onto my leg, and I was like, ah! It was scary for a second. Everywhere from Cancun to Tijuana. I haven't been north of Mexico City. I don't think so. I was in Cancun in 19 Yeah, I've been to the Yucatan like a dozen times. I've been to every country in Middle America and most of countries in South America. Not too many island countries though in the Caribbean. Maybe 3. I live in Lake Jackson, 50 miles of Houston. Never heard of it. Have you done any diving in Vietnam? No. I've been to Vietnam, but I didn't go diving. It wasn't really known for diving, and there's maybe like 1 or 2 good locations, so I didn't really try. I probably, I mean, it's not a huge priority, but if I was there, I'd probably do it again. Fresh news. How are you? 24/7. Sorry to hear about the bullies. The bullies? Thanks, man. Hi from Spokane, Washington. Is that is it cold there? Finn Snow, how's it going? Morning island neighbor. It's been raining my side. Yeah, dude. It's been so Finn, I think we figured why there's no octopus around. There's like 2 reasons, but one reason is the water's so hot, and it's like 28 degrees right now when it's supposed to be 25 degrees at this, but by January. And the octopus usually come up when it's colder, and it's not so. But like a week ago, it got colder. It's like super cold here, man. It's been hard to even sit in my pool. It's so cold. I mean, cold. Americans are gonna think I'm stupid because it's still hot. But yeah, I think the water's. It's been really shitty weather too. So is it really windy in where you're at, Finn? Like Alegria, Mobile area, because it's super windy here and rainy. It's probably the same weather where we're at because I can pretty much see you. But I'm hoping the octopuses are here. But on the other hand, there's like 1,000 fishermen. The whole village are coming out every night to the octopus spot. So that's not good either. Doing good. No Cinelogue. Thanks for what? Yeah, I heard, John, that they sent the army and tanks or the armored vehicles to stop people from celebrating this year because they were doing it anyway. Justin, I bought my wife a new camera for Christmas. TG5, is that 5 or 6? Tray strobe lights. She was disappointed in the outcome. Any advice on how to get her going? Oh, Brad, has she ever filmed before? Because if not, a TG6 is amazing. Hell, even if she has filmed before, it's amazing. It's a really, really, really good compact camera, beginner camera, whatever. Even a TG5. TG5 is quite a bit cheaper, and it's the same quality. Tell her if you want a tip, tell her on Facebook. There's a lot of underwater photography Facebook groups. A lot of them are using the TG5 or 6. So for sure, go check those out because believe me, that's a really good camera. It's got the telescope mode or microscope. I can't remember. And amazing macro, even without a lens. It's really nice. Wandering Lost, how are you? Did I wake you up? Yeah, it's a bit windy. Finn, did you find a way to get here yet? Like I said, I found the the house for you. It's just a pain in the ass getting here and back. Maybe you get here and get stuck. I don't know. It's cold and wet here in Vancouver. Yeah, I bet. Left my ass off on the remora story. There was a ton of them there. About 4 or 5 sharks swimming around us. Had the total stick together plan that all went to hell after we got there. Still great dive. Yeah, I missed that dive. And like I said, my friends are there right now, so I'm trying to get them to do it. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool dive. Fellow Coloradan here on Bantayan Island. Oh, how's it going? I haven't been back to my Colorado in 11 years or something. I miss it. I haven't been to Bantayan Island. Finn Snow's been to Bantayan for sure. My cable company's upset with me because I canceled my service to watch Critter Hunter and Finn Snow. They should understand. They probably get that feedback all the time. We don't need you. Finn Snow is free on YouTube. Yeah, sir. Finn is doing he's all about the scuba now, huh? A bird whispered to me that Darwin scuba diving only will be open to Cebu at the end of the month. Darwin scuba diving only will be open to Cebu at the end of the month. You mean the ferries from Cebu to Darwin will be open? Is that what you mean, Finstow? I think so too, if that's what you mean. Randy from Georgia. How are you? Georgia the state or the country? I'm sure it's the state. Oh my God. Hi from Fargo. Dude, you change your name every day, man. Yeah, you guys are great and genuine and adventurous. I don't feel that adventurous. I haven't been able to leave my island in a year. But I'm going to start finding some cool critters. Yeah, I figured that, Randy. But we were just talking about Georgia, the country, earlier, so I had to ask. I mean, there's going to be special travel pass to Dive Darwin from Cebu, but we'll see. Screw that, man. Just get here and stay a month like you wanted, because to go scuba diving from Darwin, that's like a freaking day trip, man. That's such a long trip. That's like a long day. If you're here, we could go every day. Super cheap too. Like really cheap. And wherever I want to go, I can show you all my secret little dive spots and where all the critters are. No dive shops in Cebu know where to go. They know like top 3 spots at Apple Island. But if you're here, you don't have to spend a whole entire day to do 2 dives. Who does scuba classes in Philippines? Everybody does. Every shop in the Philippines has instructors. The girl that I'm apprenticing, what is that what it's called? Interning? My little apprentice, she's getting certified this week by a course director, a PADI course director, like the top instructor in the island. Yeah, he's doing her open water course this week. Benny from Indonesia, how are you? What part of Indonesia are you in? How's it going, divers down? I'm sorry I didn't. Oh, you got a critter shirt? That's awesome. Oh yeah, you told me that, but I'm glad you're wearing it. I'm wearing mine. Eat, sleep, critter, repeat. I don't think that one's on the shop though. I need to put it on there. Can't wait till the Philippines opens up. I'm ready to go diving there. I'll be there for a month. Yeah, I hear that a lot, Randy. What part of Philippines do you want to go? What kind of diving do you like to do? Oh, John S. Dude, yeah. 100%. I think at least half my dives for now on are going to be night dives. I'm probably going to go tomorrow night. We're going to see. I kind of hurt my ankle, and then tomorrow I have the gym. So if my ankle's feeling good, well, I'll go tomorrow night because night dives, I've been seeing, like that last night dive episode, I saw more critters in one dive than I did in like 5 dives before. So pretty much I have so many dive sites that are better than that one I went to as well. So I want to go do them all at night. It's gonna be crazy. Have you found out anything about the weird critter? What one are we talking about? Are you talking about the little weird clam? If you're talking about that weird file clam, I haven't. I've talked to like 4 marine biologists here that are like super experts. I mean, they all specialize in different things, but like Klaus, who helped me on my last video about mushroom coral pipefish, he didn't even know exactly what it was. And I found 2. I called him up. I was like, dude, I found another one. He's like, I never seen that before. And then I found another one. So, and it was pretty much the same dive site. So, no, I haven't really tried to find out anything, but my 3 or 4 marine biologist friends don't know what it is exactly. It looks like a baby electric clam, but it's not. I don't think. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, but I love that. I love finding weird stuff that I haven't seen, that nobody's seen. Mikey Bustos just flew to Manila to Bohol, staying at a resort. Thought domestic travel was open. It's definitely not open, but Bohol has a bigger airport. So if he flew from Bohol to Manila, he probably had to do quarantine. 100% he has to do quarantine to get back to Bohol. But right now, if you pay like 4,000 pesos, you could take the test, and if you pass the test, then quarantine is only like 1 day, not 2 weeks. Am I right?
Yeah.
So you could pay to do the test on the way there, sit in the resort in Manila until your test results come back, and then the same on the way back. But that's pretty expensive. And me and Finn Snow, there's no airport. He's literally right there. I can see him waving. He's on the beach, texting right now, texting on here. I could see him, but he can't come here because the ferry, there's like no ferry. And it's like, I think it's a 15-minute ferry ride, right?
There is a trip though.
Yeah, our friend did it, but he had a pile of papers like that big, and I don't know how he did it. He'll be here. Uh-oh. I lost my spot. Yeah, I can't wait. Gonna be there at least a few months. Yeah, Phil has a new camera coming, like my dream camera, A7S III. It's amazing, low light capability, mirrorless camera. It's just built for video. And then he's got, what kind of lens do you have? Like a 90 millimeter Sony lens. And then he's got macro wet lenses. I'm gonna show him. I mean, his camera is 1,000 times better than mine. So I'm gonna show him my critters, my backyard, and he's gonna film some freaking awesome stuff. For sure, some stuff that he hasn't seen before. But if we do night dives, it'd be awesome. Oh, you're in Jakarta. That's cool. I've been there a few times. I went to the ruins from Jakarta. What are the ruins I went to? The or maybe Yogyakarta. I watched The Kingmaker on Amazon. It's about the Philippines. What's that about? Divers down. Thanks for representing. I contacted your friend that owns the aquarium channel, but he hasn't responded. Manny, are boat dives not yet possible in Darwin, or all the dive sites reachable? Sure. No, the boat dives are okay right now. You could go boat diving, but I think that's mostly for tourists. If I had to pay for a boat every day that I go, I'd be super poor. It's way more expensive. I mean, I paid for the boat for Apple Island, but besides that, I could get to every shore, every dive site with the car. But yeah, a few resorts are open with the boat. The night dive and the drift dive. I was scheduled to go last April. The virus canceled that. Right now, I will use Boracay as my base to travel to. Randy, I hate Boracay. It's too touristy, and I just don't party anymore. But that being said, if you're a diver, if you go to the dive centers in Boracay, they'll take you to, most people just want to see turtles and beaches, normal sites. But if you tell them, I want the special dive, and you insist, I can't think of the name right now, but there's a channel that you could get to from Boracay it's like a corridor that has all the big pelagics. It's one of the best dive sites of the Philippines that nobody knows about, but some of the hardcore diver shops in Boracay know about it. Tell them, no, I want to go there, and they'll take you. There's like blue whales, whale sharks, manta rays, tiger sharks going through there. It's amazing. You gotta ask for it. You gotta ask around for somebody that'll take you, because they make all their money from weekend tourists that just want to see a turtle or whatever. They don't have to go to the secret spot. Hey, Philly in the Philippines. I catch your videos too. You're always live. How you doing, man? I went snorkeling at Apple Island, got stung by a jellyfish. It felt like hot sauce. We went there last week or 2 weeks ago. We saw like 10 sea snakes, lots of turtles. I like Apple Island, but I'm not very good at wide angle photography. I prefer my muck diving spots. Lost Boy, how you doing? Everything going all right, man? Our neighbor just moved in. They're a marine biologist, and they actually work for the conservatory here, counting species, and they can't find any octopus here, even the common ones. They think it's global warming because the water temperature is 4 degrees hotter than it was last year, and usually it's October is octopus season, and when the water gets to 25 degrees, they come up from the deep. I've only seen one of those ever, but they're a rare one. Oh yeah, 90 millimeter. Yeah, Finn is really good at wide angle, but now he's getting the ultimate macro setup, and then he's gonna get here and see the ultimate macro critters. Daniel, you have to test it out for yourself, Daniel B. Do you know if it's possible to rent a place near Darwin for $100 per month? Are you talking about $100? Yeah. How much was that little apartment in Navarro?
That's in the Magetti.
We saw one in Dumaguete for, I think it was 7,000 pesos. That's $150, $120.
9,000 pesos. No,
It's less than $200 a month. Pretty nice single bedroom apartment with AC, but it's really hard. The apartments and houses that are that cheap, you're never going to find online. Maybe Facebook groups, but um, the only way to do it is to book a hotel or a little apartment here online, get here, and then go look locally. Walk down the streets, you'll see little for rent signs. I mean, that's the only way to find these cheap places. When I lived in Cebu City, my wife, I think she was my girlfriend at the time, went around walking and found places. They're not online. They're just locals. That's good to know, pizza sauce, I guess. When the BS is over, ever thought about hosting a come to the Philippines? Yeah. Have you ever heard, Brad, have you ever heard of the channel Divers Ready?
Brad, not Brian.
I said Brad.
Yeah.
Get out of here, moderator. There's a channel called Divers Ready, James Blackman, and we've been talking, and he's talking about doing a group trip here in the Philippines. I could plan it, and I think, well, we're supposed to go to Puerto Galera in June and test it out, but we'll probably do it here in Darwin. Yeah. It's hard to plan right now. You saw plenty of turtles. I'll ask about, yeah. Screw turtles, man. Wait till you,
Everywhere here.
yeah, wait. Yeah, here in Darwin, I ignore turtles. There's so many. Like I'll elbow them out of the way. But ask for that special dive site. You might be able to find the name online if you search hard enough. I don't think they even advertise it because most divers don't care, or most divers don't care. They just want a turtle. But you'll be happy that I showed you. Have you filmed the blue ring octopus? Philly, if I find a freaking blue ring octopus, I'm making a whole video dedicated to you, and you better watch it. But it's not going to happen this year. It might. The water just got colder like 2 or 3 days ago. Super windy and rainy. I'm going to go out. I think that's where I'll do my next night dive. So who knows? Philly, not yet. It's a bucket list one, but saw a comment quite a few times. Yeah, Finn, I think it was a long arm octopus that Finn Snow just filmed on his channel. I haven't even seen those lately. We saw one at the market being eaten. Oh, Finn just became a member. Now I've made it. I'm calling my mom. Thanks so much, Finn. You don't have to do that. Now I definitely have to find an octopus when you get here. How do you highlight the name, Philly? Oh, I think you have to push at Critter Hunter, if that's what you mean. I went snorkeling and got pneumonia. What? The locals say I was cursed by an invisible witch that I bumped into. That sounds like
Why?
That sounds like my wife's voodoo superstitious talk. Yeah, Philly, you're definitely getting a dedicated video about blue rings if I ever find one. It's really annoying because my friend, we did a collab in Bali. I told him, oh, go find a mimic octopus, go find a wonder puss. He found it on the first day. Blue ring, they're everywhere where he's at. Randy likes your channel, Philly. I think he's based in Angeles City. Yes, I'm planning on doing my Tech 1 class with James. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a tech instructor. Yeah, tell him Justin says hi. I think we're going to do another Critter Hunter challenge. Did you see his Critter Hunter video, Brad? I challenged him to bull sharks, I think. He's like, dude. Finn, I like your freediving videos and the sculpture place. Yeah, Finn does really good cinematic wide angle stuff. Even snorkeling and freediving, that's hard. It's really hard to get the shake out. Really smooth videos. Well, I know how much work goes into film a scuba episode, from prepping equipment, filming, editing, and cost. Everyone join the club, support him. Yeah, you're right. Even just diving to make a video is expensive. Thanks so much, Finn. P, can you make him an admin? Because I don't know how. Am I who's this karaoke singer? Oh, there's a button. There you go, Finny. Karaoke singer? No, definitely not. Alex, how's it going? That's Alex. He's my that's my dive guide. That's Shy's dad. He was here yesterday with Shy because we're teaching her how to edit. We went last week and she filmed the farmers market, and then we went diving and she filmed that, talking about the dives and stuff. And then yesterday, her and Alex came over and we taught her how to use Premiere Pro and editing video, and she made her first little YouTube video yesterday. So that's cool. How's it going, Alex? My foot is better today, Alex. Hello, Mr. Critter and Mrs. Critter. Love the night dive. Thanks a lot, Jim, because I loved it too. When I got out of the water, I told Finn, dude, I'm only doing night dives from now on. Then Finn, there's like, I saw more weird species, like a Donald Duck shrimp, super, super rare. I seen it once last year, and I've been searching ever since, and I haven't found one. And then as soon as we got on this night dive, there was one right there. And there was a lot of rare species that I never see during the day or ever. There's a lot of firsts for me just on that one dive. So I told Finn, dude, I'm only doing night dives. And he's like, yeah, me too. I love night dives. Those are awesome. Joined to Finn Snow. Happy to support Justin. Yeah, John's another awesome guy. Loving the video series with Shy. Thanks, John. Yeah, that's Alex. That's Shy's dad right there, Alex. And he's my guide. He's the expert critter finder. Do I have a great torch? You mean like video lights or night diving torch? Alex just gave me a... Can you give me that torch, P? Alex just gave me a regular night torch yesterday. I didn't have one. And then, but for video lights, I have awesome video lights. I got, I work with a brand called Orcatorch.
You had like flashlight torch.
What is it?
Torch for.
Oh yeah, I used to have torch. Orcatorch also sent me regular torches, but I don't know, I lost them or something.
No, you had like some torch from Paddy when you were like there.
Oh yeah,
Sending you
Patty gave me some.
packages or freebies.
Yeah, but Orca gave me that one with the green laser.
Yeah, where's that?
I don't know. You probably
Maybe Insecure. I said.
here's my new dive torch because I don't want to use my video lights the whole dive just looking around, you know. I want to bring mini compressor and just go unexplored. Yeah, I want to do that too, Finn. I was just looking at like vans, you know, camper vans or whatever. I'd love to. Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing. I was gonna hit you up about that compressor, the little mini compressor you told me about. Because when the borders open, the ferries, I would love to go all over. Hell, even if we just go in Negros, you could spend a couple months just in Negros where nobody goes. Like I want to go to Sipalai. Right now the borders are closed. I can't drive to Sipalai, but there's amazing diving. But even right here by us, my new neighbor is a marine biologist. She works for the Conservation of Philippines Marine, whatever. She goes diving, and they count species north of or south of Zamboanguita. And she says nobody goes there. I'd love to go explore all those sites. Alex knows a lot of sites where nobody goes, but yeah, I'm in. That'd be an awesome trip, Finn. Yeah, more critters to film, more sites that nobody's been to. Mindanao as well. There's so many. There's a big marine park. I can't think of the name right now, but I'd like to go check out all kinds of dives. And then Antique area, I have a friend living there between Antique and Iloilo, just all shoreline. Divers Down. Are you a dive master? Yep. Yeah, Divers Down. He's a dive master with Patty, SSI, CMOS, and AIS, something like that.
Aquatic.
And then he's a assistant instructor for CMOS. It's like a Swiss company. They said you're awesome, Alex. Alex is the ultimate critter hunter, man. He even on dives, he's got this magnifying glass, and he calls me over like, "Why are you looking at dirt, man? I could be doing something important." And then he's like, "No, look, and there's a freaking algae shrimp, like you can't even see it with the naked eye." I'm like, "Whoa, super rare one." And I ask him, I'm like, "Dude, I want to film this species," and he knows where to go. This species. He knows all, the perfect dive site. He has more dive sites he wants to show me that nobody goes to, Like Zambo, in front of his house is a pier. Nobody dives there except for me and him. And it's just full of rare stuff like candy crabs. Candy crabs are hard to find. And then I went there and we found like 20 in one dive. Oh, I missed my spot. Yes, all divers ready challenge video. I'm hoping to dive the Dwayne where he saw the bull sharks next time we're in the Keys. Only wreck I've dove there was the Spiegel Grove. I've dove the Spiegel Grove and the Vandenberg and a couple big ones, but not the, what's it called? The Dwayne. He was giving me shit because I haven't dove the Dwayne, but I love the Keys. I've been watching your channel for a few years. Good stuff. Just talking to you, Philly. Critter Hunter, you and Finn Snow have both inspired me to get certified to start diving. It's been on my bucket list. Well, hey, why don't you come down to Darwin and we'll do something together. We'll do a collab. I'll show you around. Shy, Alex's daughter, we're getting her certified next week with the Patty course director, which is like the instructor of instructors of instructors. Like he's a top dog in, at least in this city. There's other course directors in Philippines, but there's no higher rank except for area rep, which is just not a better diver, but you know. Oh, thanks so much, Surrey Case. Oh yeah, you're in Vancouver. Thanks, buddy. I haven't done it live in a month or two. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Keith. Chibataha's pretty much number one on my list for Philippines. Super expensive though, but I'll go. But now they're only open like 3 months a year, starting in March, I think. But right now this year started right during the pandemic and when we got locked down. And I don't know about or last year. I mean, I don't know about this year either. Probably not going to be running this year. Yeah, it's hard to. There's some boats that want to go, but it's expensive, so they have to have like at least 5 people, and there's no tourists coming, so it's hard to find 5 people that want to spend a couple $1,000s. Jim Riggs, Philly, you and Hannah Grace take scuba lessons together.
The daughter.
Who's Hannah Grace?
The daughter of Seth Daly.
Oh, that's your daughter. Yeah. Yeah, Philly, fly to Dumaguete. It's like an hour. It's not even an hour flight, and we'll get you real diving. You don't want to dive around. The closest diving around you is like Subic Bay, but it's not. It's just wrecks, deep wrecks. I want to show you the critter world. We'll do a bunch of videos together. Finn will be here soon when the ferries allow him. And then we'll just get every YouTuber scuba certified. Yeah, Mike's Resort is Secret Corner. That's where the octopuses go. But right now there's so many fishermen. There's every night when I did the night dive, I could see that area. The whole village comes out every night and drags nets. They go out in the boats, and then all the villagers hold the nets on the beach, and they just drag that whole area, man. It's sad. I mean, you can't say anything because none of them have jobs or food or anything, you know? Like, it's hard to be mad, but it's not good for the rare octopus. But Mike's that's a good freaking spot. I've never been to his resort. Looks like a bunch of cabanas, but I dove in front of there a bunch. No, I haven't been there, Philly. I haven't dove north of Manila. I've been, I guess it's on my list. Maybe Finn's been there. Yeah, I've been to Anilao. That's probably like a 3-hour drive for you, south. 3-hour drive, I think. If you take the what is it called? The tollway where you pay?
The tollway.
Tollway. It's only like 3 or 4 hours to Anilao. And that I've been to Anilao a few times, and it is freaking awesome. So many rare species there. Rhinopia, electric clams, frogfish. It's actually the nudibranch capital of the world. Mike's is where I saw the blue ring. Yeah, that's octopus. That's called Secret Corner. That's where all the octopuses go. But Alex takes me there 100 times, and we haven't. Yeah, it's hard to get to that resort. We have to walk or swim like a quarter mile to get to it. And then if you go at certain times, it's just 1,000 fishermen. It's not good. Oh, Randy, here's a little something to help on a night dive. Keep up the good content. Thank you so much, Randy. That's going straight to my dive guide, and we're going to do like 4. We'll do 4 night dives with that one. I'll dedicate one to you, Randy. Seriously. Probably not every dive, but I bet like 80% of my dives from now on are going to be night dives. Just so I can get so much more content in one dive. And after I told Alex it was amazing for him too. He's like, okay, I know all the good spots for night diving. We're going to go.
Next time?
Maybe tomorrow if I survive the gym.
Okay, we're going to go to drink.
How's it going, Bean Eater? Yeah, I got you, Randy. Again, thanks so much, dude. Lynette Leaper. That's a hell of a name. Lynette Leaper. I like it. How's it going in Ohio? I got some friends from Ohio on here. Shit. Somebody else was just commenting from Ohio. Oh, Everything Scuba. The YouTube channel. They're from Ohio. I've only dove in batons, crazy nudies, and 100-meter visibility. How far is batons from Manila?
Batanes.
Batanes?
It's like close to Taiwan already.
Oh, way north.
Yeah.
Is it cold there, Finn? Huh.
You should put the link to check in here.
So, can you do it? Seriously. Hey, Ethan. Ethan, can you put the link? Can you put the link, Ethan, of Shy's first video? But anyways, Finn, it just makes me want to get the car and go, and the compressor and the tank. I got tanks coming, and we'll go everywhere. Batons. Oh, my marine biologist neighbor, they're from Palawan. And they have all can you remember the name of the place they're from in Palawan? Where they're from, it's halfway between El Nido and Puerto Princesa, like 2 hours. And there's a marine conservation project there. Yeah, there's so many places we have to go visit with the car on our own. Orville, I hope you don't find any critters in your bed. Thanks for hanging out, though. I don't do lives very often now. Hello, Brett. Brett Godin. How are you? Surrey Case, what have you decided regarding building a boat? It's up in the air. I got a friend that wants to do it, but probably the end of the year, like 2022. I don't know if we would build it. I would love to just build it so we could build it exactly how I want, and I could make a whole series about it. But he would probably just rather buy it and explore the Philippines and Indonesia.
Yay.
So either way, if we do it, it'd be 2022. It's going to take a lot of money. Boats are a money trap. Even if you spend $80,000 on a boat, he thinks it's probably double. You know, you need mooring lines, you need safety and fire equipment, scuba gear, tanks, compressor, anchors, chains, ropes. It's probably going to be 200,000. So I need sponsors, corporate sponsors. He thinks we got it covered, but it'll still be 2022. Wow, the water's cold in batons. Finn said 20. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, Alex. Alex has a giant van that he can rent. AC, nice van. We're thinking about going to Sipalai when we can cross that border. But yeah, Alex knows a lot of good spots. He was even a guide at Tubataha.
Yeah, he was about to go to Bataan last year.
Yeah, he was supposed to go this last year, but it got canceled.
3 trips for Bataan.
Yeah, he used to guide some Chinese. Divers Down is in Ohio too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Get in the van, eat, sleep, edit. Yeah. And you know what else would be awesome, Finn? Is the Elon Musk Starlink Wi-Fi. You could put it on top of the van and you get like 200 megabytes per second, like anywhere in the country. My friend in Antigua, he's gonna try to ship some here because they're only being sold in the U.S. right now. Didn't you dive in Antigua? All right, I'll take you to Sipalai. Alex, can you find out if Sipalai or the Negros Oriental and Negros Occidental border is open yet? If we could somehow get across. Where was I? Oh, so Wandering Lost just uploaded a link. That's Alex's daughter. She's my apprentice. She made a video yesterday. Her first little scuba video. She edited it. She filmed it herself. She talked. We're trying to get her comfortable on camera. And yesterday we showed her how to edit a video. So if you guys want to support, you said you like my apprentice videos. That's her first video. I haven't shared it yet because I'm making a video about it where I can share, and I'm behind. But if you guys want to check her channel out, that's her first little video, and it got like 150 freaking views overnight. So pretty soon she's gonna have to give me shout outs. Pretty soon she's gonna have to promote you, Finn. She's gonna be bigger than all of us. Hey, mate, a crocodile. Is a crocodile on your critter list? What would you do if you're diving and see a crocodile? Yeah, Brett, it's definitely on my list. And I've dove with crocodiles before. There's a little island in Mexico called Chinchorro, and they took me there to dive with crocodiles. But that was on my old channel that I sold, and that was only photography, so I didn't make a video about it. So basically my whole critter list is reset. I would love to film a crocodile. It's kind of scary. It would have to be clear water though, I'll tell you that much. I don't want to be in muddy water next to big old crocodile. Sipalai is beautiful. So peaceful. Never had a chance to dive there. Yeah, I haven't been there at all. It's not far from me, but there's a little border. Starlight Link Wi-Fi isn't yet available in the Philippines, but I signed up for a notification. That's awesome. Yeah, for some reason,